It's been almost a week since psychological drama About Us But Not About Us took home most of the awards at the Summer Metro Manila Film Festival, Gabi ng Parangal. And this morning, we'll catch up with one of the lead stars of the film who bagged the Special Jury Prize Award. Joining us now via Zoom is award-winning actor Elijah Canlas. Good morning to you, Elijah.
Good morning, Ms. Christine. Good morning to everyone watching right now. Thanks for having me again. This feels like a full circle moment.
We're so happy to always have you as we continue to follow your career. Okay, first up, congratulations to you. Another award for you in your relatively new career. You haven't really been in the industry for that long, but yet you have probably taken more awards, than a lot of the actors that have been in this industry. Elijah, take us back to that moment when you were recognized, for your acting in this film.
I was really surprised. I was nominated for Best Actor for the film as well, but Kuya Romnick deservedly took home that award, so I was just there to enjoy the night, and I was just there to support my friends. So when they were announcing the Special Jury Prize, they announced the one for the Best Ensemble first. And I have friends from Here Comes the Groom also, so I was very proud of them, and I was congratulating them as they walked off stage. But then somebody called my name out of nowhere, and I didn't know why. And when I looked at the screen, it said jury prize, so I was kind of shaking. I wasn't prepared, but I'm very grateful to the jury and for the whole film and to everyone who's seen the film, honestly.
Well, okay, so speaking of the film, this is definitely the biggest winner dito sa summer ng Metro Manila Film Fest. 10 awards, including the Best Picture, Best Director, and sabi mo yung Best Actor for Romnick, and you yourself, the Special Jury Prize here. Tell me a little bit about this film, and what makes it so spectacular is that the setup was quite simple. You have two people just having a, relatively simple conversation. It wasn't really, it was just very, very low key, but then there was actually a lot of underlying secrets that's happening. Tell us a little bit about that. How can a film such simple as that come home with 10 awards?
I think the Filipino audience are really craving for something new, a new way of storytelling. And I think About Us But Not About Us is that. It's something fresh, especially for Philippine cinema. And it's very well written and directed. This is Direk Jun Lana's most personal film, and a lot of audiences could relate to it. And just the fact that, like you said, two characters just sitting down in a restaurant, but it's thrilling at the same time, and it's full of suspense and full of secrets. So no spoilers, but I think that's the thing that's been really getting the audiences. It's that it's new, it's unique.
And then a little bit about your role as well, Elijah. You play Lancelot. You're supposed to be sweet again, but you do have a lot of secrets. You have mentioned that this is definitely one of your most challenging. Then again, okay, simple setup, but then the most challenging role you've ever taken upon.
Yeah, it is. I came from the theater, and when I was younger, I was used to portraying several characters for one production. But for film, that barely happens. That never happens. That's why when I was offered this project, I thought it was an actor's dream, and I just wanted to justify it, knowing that it's my director's personal work. I wanted to justify it the best way that I can, and I hope I delivered.
Well, I'm sure you did. And what was it also like working with Romnick? He bagged the Best Actor. You have the Special Jury. Direk Jun, Best Director. You seem to have the best of the best working together. What was that like with Romnick? Were you intimidated at all? Did he help you with your lines?
We got to work with each other before for the series, but we didn't really have scenes together. But we met each other on set. So this was the first time I got to share a camera with him. And he was honestly the kindest. He couldn't have been more collaborative, honestly. And I learned a lot from him. We have a different process per se. And we both come from the theater, even our director, so we kind of share that same language, and I think that's what made it work as well. And since he had this different process, but it was still so truthful and vulnerable, I was telling him that I might use this process for my next productions as well.
Well, that's nice, how you guys help each other. For you, Elijah, what would you say would be the most challenging part in your role as Lancelot? You said you played different characters. I mean, how much preparation did you have to do for that? Did you have to memorize? I mean, it's like a dialogue, so long memorizations.
Yeah, definitely, Miss Christine. It took me about 4 to 5 days straight of nonstop memorizing. I want to thank my brother and my girlfriend for helping me memorize. But it almost took me a month to prepare and unitize and analyze my script. And the most challenging part of it for sure was getting to play two different characters. And that one character in specific is very challenging. His physique and his emotions are somewhat hard to empathize with at the time, but I just needed to put myself in those characters' shoes, and the rest will follow.
Well, I'm sure our viewers are definitely intrigued, myself included, to come out and watch. I mean, I understand that it will be shown until tomorrow. What's next for you, Elijah? Hollywood Dream? I read somewhere you're currently working with Dolly as well.
Yeah, me and Miss Dolly De Leon just finished working on a film with Zanjo Marudo, which is slated to come out, I think, this year. And we're also working on this film, historical film, the first film about Gomburza, where I play Pasiano Rizal, which is very exciting. And I think those are the only things that I could mention right now. But for sure, it's very exciting. And I'm also working on my music as well.
I heard that you did want to venture into that aspect. Parang lahat kinukuha mo, theater to movies and of course singing as well. Well, I know you are the person that can do it. Definitely congratulations once again to you, Elijah. Thank you so much for joining us this morning here on New Day.
Thank you again for having me. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning to you.